Hi, yous guys. So, it's all the people from the internet. Miss Nancy and Susie Q and Buckaroo, they're not here yet. My name is Yankee Dan, and I'm a friend of Buckaroo and Susie Q. And I've got a great trick that I'm going to play on Buckaroo Bob. See, can you see this microphone here on me? Can you see that? Yeah, it's special. It's called a special effects microphone. And when I talk, it makes my voice sound very funny. Listen to this. Listen.
Hello, everybody.
Isn't that great? Now listen, here's what happens when I laugh into it. Listen. Don't you just love that? I am going to scare Buckaroo Bob so bad with this. Oh, I think I see Susie Q and Miss Nancy coming. I better hide.
Susie Q, I sure do love the way you sing that song.
Thank you. This song is about how Jesus is going to return to this earth and rule as King of Kings.
And Lord of Lords.
Oh, yes, I forgot that part.
And the world is going to be so much better when Jesus returns. When Jesus returns, there will be no more crime.
You mean I won't have to worry about locking up my bike so no one will steal it?
That's right. No one is going to steal anymore when Jesus returns. And there will be no more sickness when Jesus returns.
You mean I won't have to worry about getting sick anymore?
That's right. People are not going to be sick when Jesus returns. It's going to be so wonderful. Hey, where's Buckaroo Bob today?
Oh, I think he's in the house.
Well, why don't you call him out so we can see what he's up to?
Okay. Buckaroo.
I think we're going to have to call him a whole lot louder if he's going to hear us. Maybe we can get the kids to help us. Will all of you help us call Buckaroo out here? We'll do it just like before. On a count of three, everybody use your outside voices. 1, 2, 3. Buckaroo!
What? Who's calling? Hey, it's all my friends from the internet.
So how was school this week? How have you been this week?
Great. I love school.
Buckaroo? Buckaroo?
It's somewhere.
Buckaroo, what are you doing up there?
I lost my favorite guitar pick, and I'm trying to find it.
What color was it?
It was brown, and it's shaped like a big triangle.
Well, have you found it?
No, I don't see it up here.
Well, what time did you lose it yesterday?
Let's see. I think it was about 9 o'clock last night, just before I went to bed.
Okay, so see if you can remember. What were you doing just before you lost it?
I was looking through some boxes of old comic books.
Okay.
Boxes of old comic books? Don't you keep those in the basement?
Yeah, I sure do.
You mean you lost your guitar pick down in the basement?
Yeah, I lost it down there.
Then why are you looking for your guitar pick there on the second floor of your house?
Well, the basement's so dark, I'd rather look for it up here, because the light is so much better up here.
Buckaroo!
Never mind, Susie Q. Buckaroo, why don't you run downstairs real quick and see if your guitar pick is in the basement where you think you left it. I've got to run home for a minute, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Basement, guitar pick, I'll be right back. Okay.
Be careful, it's pretty dark down there. What was that?
Oh, did you hear that noise?
Yes, I did.
I heard it down in the basement. I think there's a ghost down there, Susie Q.
Buckaroo, there's no such thing as a ghost. Stop talking silly. Now get back down in the basement and find that guitar pick.
Oh, I don't know.
Buckaroo!
Oh, okay. But if I'm not back in 5 minutes, will you come looking for me?
Buckaroo!
Oh, all right, I'm leaving. Here. Whoa! Did you hear that? That scared me, Susie Q. There's got to be a ghost down there.
Buckaroo, I'm not going to tell you again. There's no such thing as a ghost. Stop being afraid. Get downstairs and get that guitar pick.
But
Go!
but
Go!
oh man,
Did you find it yet?
No, I'm still looking at. Oh, it's so scary down here. I'm still looking. Oh. Whoa, that's it. I'm moving. My house is haunted. I'm not going to live in a house that's got a ghost.
What is going on here?
Miss Nancy, quick, call the Ghostbusters. There's a ghost in my basement.
Buckaroo, will you stop talking about ghosts? There's no such thing. Oh, I could just scream. I'm going to.
Calm down, Susie Q. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on. Buckaroo, why do you think there's a ghost in your basement?
Well, 'cause I can hear him. He keeps making noises down there, and he's scaring me. Maybe he's going to turn me into a pumpkin or something, and I won't be afraid to go to sleep at night.
Settle down. We'll figure this out.
Oh, see, there it is again. Save me, Miss Nancy, save me. Oh.
Yankee Dan, you're in big trouble. You've done it this time.
Oh, no, don't hit me. I'm sorry. Oh.
I'm not going to hit you. Just get your sorry self up those stairs. Miss Nancy is really going to give it to you this time.
Okay, I'm going. Oh, boy. Oh.
Looky here, Miss Nancy. That was Yankee Dan making all those noises. See? He's got a special microphone that makes his voice scary. He's been scaring poor Buckaroo.
Scared? Me? I wasn't scared.
It's okay if you were scared, Buckaroo. Now, Yankee Dan, hey, do you think it was as good to scare poor Buckaroo?
Yankee Dan, you are in so much trouble now.
Calm down, Susie Q.
Well, you sometimes don't understand me. I mean, say, that's a nice outfit you're wearing, Miss Nancy. It accentuates your eyes.
Let's not change the subject, Yankee Dan. Please answer my question. Do you think it was nice to scare Buckaroo Bob like that?
Well, I was just having some fun with the little fellow. I wasn't trying to be mean.
But you made him think there was a ghost in his house?
Yeah, and there's no such thing as a ghost. I know that. I was just trying to have some fun with yous guys.
Yankee Dan, this is Texas. The plural of you is not yous, it's y'all.
Yeah, whatever. This isn't fun anymore. I think I'm going to go home.
Good, and take your silly microphone with you. You don't scare us. There's no such thing as ghosts.
Okay. Goodbye, yous guys.
It's not yous, it's y'all.
See you later, Dan. Man, what a guy.
Buckaroo, how come you always fall for the stuff that Yankee Dan does? And why do you hang around him?
Well, I feel sorry for him. The other kids at school don't like him very much because he's always in trouble with the principal. And, I'm his only friend.
But you have lots of friends. Everybody likes you. You don't get into trouble like Yankee Dan does.
Yeah, I know, but he's still my friend.
Well, Buckaroo, it's good that you're nice to Yankee Dan even though the other kids don't like him. But you're not letting him talk you into doing bad stuff, are you?
Oh no. Well, not since the toilet paper incident. Say, Miss Nancy, can we talk more about ghosts?
We sure can. Now, you know there aren't any ghosts, right?
Well, yeah, I do, but some kids at school believe in ghosts, and some of them say they've seen a ghost.
I know, but we've learned that people don't always tell the truth, right?
Well, I know that. But I think Buckaroo is still falling for everything the boys in the 7th grade tell him.
Do not.
Do too.
Do not.
Do too.
Kids, please stop that.
Okay, all right.
Sorry. But why do people believe in ghosts?
Well, one reason is that they don't know what happens when you die. They believe that the dead are either up in heaven or down in hell and can come back as ghosts for good or bad reasons. But we know that that's not true. When someone dies, it's like they're asleep. They don't know anything that's going on in the world. They can't come back until Christ returns and resurrects them.
Resurrects? What's resurrects?
Oh, Buckaroo, that just means God will make them alive again.
Oh, as ghosts?
No, not as ghosts.
How about as zombies?
No, there are no ghosts and no zombies. When God resurrects people, some will be brought back as spirit beings and some will be brought back in human form. But none of them will be coming back to make scary noises and scare people. You probably heard more about the resurrection At the Feast of Tabernacles this year.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. It was the day we went and rode the ducks. Not real ducks, you know. These were trucks that drive on land and also go on water. Mm-hmm. And we went up a mountain and then down into a lake. And then I got to drive the lake. And then
Buckaroo!
Oh, sorry. See, the driver let me drive and when I was out of the water. And now I'm a captain. Y'all start calling me Buckaroo, Captain Buckaroo.
Buckaroo!
All right, Bugger, yes, you can be captain, but let's go back to things you can and cannot believe in.
Okay, why do people make up things like ghosts?
And Santa Claus.
Yeah, and the Easter Bunny.
You know, most of the time, these stories were made up a long, long time ago when people were trying to explain things that they don't understand. Santa Claus and the celebration of Christmas, just for example, come from a very long time ago when they couldn't explain why the days got shorter and shorter in wintertime. And then about the end of December, they started getting longer again. They were afraid that the days would eventually get so short that there would be no light at all and it would be nothing but night all the time. So they started making up gods of light and gods of trees and gods of spring and things like that. And they came up with their own ways to worship these gods and to try and encourage the light to come back so that spring would come and they could plant gardens for food. Maybe tomorrow we can read more about this in the encyclopedia.
Well, why didn't they just worship the way God tells them to do?
Well, they didn't know any better. Some people today still don't understand that God doesn't want us to make up our own ways of worshiping Him. He wants us to follow His holy days, the ones He gave us, and His instructions just exactly as the Bible tells us to. Not everyone knows the truth about God or His laws or His holy days, but we talk about these a lot here in Sabbath school class, and I know you both talk about it with your parents at home, and that you read the Bible just about every day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We do.
Yep.
Now, I want you to remember two important lessons from today. Buckaroo and Susie Q, both of you, I want you to remember these.
Two things? I don't know, Miss Nancy. I'm not sure I can remember that much.
Sure you can, Buckaroo. I know you can.
Okay, I'm going to try real hard and
Well,
concentrate.
good.
Yeah, okay.
The first thing we want you to remember is found in 2 Timothy 3:16, where it says, all Scripture is inspired by God and is useful to teach us what is true and to make us realize what is wrong in our lives. It straightens us out and teaches us to do what is right. I want you to remember that the Bible is God's tool for teaching us what is right from what is wrong, what to believe, including when and how to worship Him. And it also says in Matthew 15, verse 9, in vain they worship me, teaching as doctrines the commandments of men. In vain means it's worthless or of no value.
You mean God doesn't appreciate us making up our own ways to worship Him?
That's exactly what I mean. So the second thing I want you to remember is this. There is no value in making up our own ways to worship God. So here are the 2 points again. The Bible is God's tool for teaching us what to believe and how to worship. And number 2, there's no value in making up our own ways to worship God.
Well, please say that again. And then, Miss Nancy, can we say that all together? I think we can remember them more if we practice them and say them together.
Okay, that's an excellent idea. Let's do it one point at a time. Okay, the first point is the Bible is God's tool for teaching us what to believe and how to worship. Now let's say it together, okay? You guys help me. 1, 2, 3. The Bible is God's tool for teaching us what to believe and how to worship. Good job. Now let's do the second one. There's no value in making up our own ways of worshiping God. Let's do it together. There's no value in making up our own ways of worshiping God. Excellent job.
That was great, but now I'm ready to sing. Maybe we could get Buckaroo to get his guitar and sing my favorite song.
Let's do it. Buckaroo, will you go get your guitar and sing, come to our Sabbath school class for us?
Oh, I'd love to. I love to play my guitar. I'll be right back. I don't know where it is. Let me go find it.
Okay.
I'll find that guitar.
All right.
Yeah, it's down here somewhere. Now, what did I do with that thing? It's here somewhere.
Oh, I'm coming down to help.
Okay.
Hey, are you okay? Be careful.
I don't know where it is.
Buckaroo, do you ever clean this place?
Yeah, once every 2 or 3 weeks.
It looks like a Bedouin camp down here without the camel.
Oh, don't slip on that peanut butter sandwich there.
Oh, wait, pew! I take that back. The camel must be here, too.
Oh, it's in tune. It sounds good. Oh, yeah. Oh, get ready. Oh, we're going to count in just a minute.
Okay.
Get ready.
I'll do the motions.
Go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Come to our Sabbath school class. We're here to praise the Lord. Come to our Sabbath school class. We'll open up the door. Come to our Sabbath school class. The Bible is our sword.
come and be a part of our Sabbath school class.
Counting.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Come to our Sabbath school class. We're here to praise the Lord. Come to our Sabbath school class. We'll open up the door. Come to our Sabbath school class. The Bible is our sword. Come and be a part of our Sabbath
Finish
school
counting.
class. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Give yourselves a round of applause.
That was
Excellent,
good.
excellent.
I love
Woo!
it. Oh, man. Hey, Miss Nancy.
Yes.
Them kids done good singing
They
that
did,
song.
they did.
But you know, I got to end all this fun. I got to go visit my grandma and my grandpa.
Okay.
I love to visit my grandma and my grandpa.
I know you do.
Yeah, when I go there and visit them, I always give them a big hug and a big kiss.
Yeah.
And when these kids go visit their grandma and grandpa, I hope they always give them a big hug and a big kiss.
I'm
But
sure they do.
remember what I always say sometimes. Have a good Sabbath. Can you all say that with me
Let's
on the
do it.
count of 3? 1, 2, 3.
Have a good Sabbath.
Wow!
Wow. Okay, well, now we have an important announcement.
Oh, yes. Okay. Am I getting paid for? Buckaroo Bob's Neighborhood was filmed live before a studio audience. You guys.
It's